Before every soul is created, it is already written which names of Allah it will carry. When a person is born into this world, they come with these special names chosen just for them. Whether they are aware of it or not, they live under the influence of this name throughout their life. This video series aims to help us discover the names written upon us based on the moment of our birth. Through this, we can better understand ourselves, our lives, and Allah. In the first video of our series, we explore the names linked to the Cancer sign and the divine reflections that this sign carries. Islamic scholars say that the way to know Allah starts with knowing yourself. That's why this series is an invitation to the journey. Know yourself, know your Lord. By subscribing to our channel, you can discover not only your own divine name but also those of your spouse, your family, and your loved ones. This content is based on the teachings of great Islamic scholars such as Ibn Arabi, Molana, and Ghazali. Before we begin, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to comment below and let us know which zodiac sign you want us to explore next. Al-Raheem, Al-Hafi, and Al-Wa are connected to the Cancer zodiac sign. When we look at the spiritual side of Cancer, we see that it is an introverted sign centered around the heart. In Sufism, the heart is seen as a secret treasure of the human being, the place where divine reflections appear. Among all the zodiac signs, Cancer is the one who lives in the heart, moves with intuition, and finds meaning not in the outer world but in the inner one. Even if a Cancer looks quiet from the outside, their inner world is like a circle of dhikr, remembrance, deep, echoing, and hidden. It loves peace instead of conflict. One of the main values of Sufism is mercy, and Cancer shows this mercy clearly in its life. Because of the name Al-Raheem, people with this sign feel deep compassion for all creatures. Their instinct to protect is not just limited to family. Even when someone or something they don't know is hurt, their heart feels it. This matches with the gentle and patient nature praised in Sufism. Nafs al-Lawwama is the part of the self that feels regret and always checks itself. Cancer is very similar to this. When they make a mistake, they quickly turn inward, repent, and stay quiet. Their self-reflection is strong. This reflects the concept of muraqabah in Sufism, being aware of oneself and watching the heart closely. In Sufism, truth is something that should be entrusted only to the people of secrets and should not be revealed to everyone. Cancer acts with this sense of trust. They do not easily share their feelings. They seal other people's secrets inside their hearts. In this way, they reflect the meaning of the name Al-Hafi, the one who protects and preserves. The spiritual meaning of the name Al-Wa is to hand over every matter to Allah and continue on with trust. However, Cancer people tend to carry everything on their own. Sufism teaches that we should carry not what we can carry but what Allah gives us to carry. The destiny of the Cancer sign is to learn this trust, to hand over their burdens to Allah through Tawakkul, trust in Allah. Sufism values not only the male side but also feminine wisdom. Figures like Maryam and Hajar are strong examples of protective, patient, and prayerful feminine power. Cancer reflects this aspect by mirroring the nurturing, protective, and growing side of the name Ar-Rahim, which shares the root word with Rahim, meaning womb. For this reason, in Sufism, Cancer can also be seen as a symbol of motherhood, patience, and prayer. Cancer is a sign that needs time. Just like a student who slowly transforms under the guidance of a Sufi teacher, Cancer spreads its feelings over time and avoids quick reactions. In Sufism, this is similar to the idea that inner journeys happen slowly, with peace and patience. The moon in Sufi thought is linked to hidden knowledge, the eye of the heart, dreams, and inspiration. Its phases represent the emotional cycles of a human being. Cancer lives within these emotional cycles. Sometimes it becomes unclear, sometimes it becomes open and clear. This reminds us of Rumi's idea that everything exists through its opposite. Like the moon, it finds light even in darkness. Cancer is ruled by the moon in the sky. In the Quran, in hadiths, and in Sufi traditions, the moon is a symbol of feelings, inner knowledge, secrets, and intuition. It is like the part of the light that is felt in the darkness. Just as the moon lights up the night, Cancer protects, nurtures, and grows the hidden emotions inside the human soul. Al-Raheem Haki, a famous Sufi scholar, wrote in Marifetnam about how the moon affects the soul. With the moon's help, plants grow stronger during the full moon. The heart becomes bright. This is because the moon brings love and coolness. This coolness is the natural state of Cancer. It is not fast-moving but rather a calm heart. Its nature is directly connected with the soul's instinct to protect. In Sufism, the first stage of the soul, Nafs al-Amara, reacts outwardly, but Cancer matches more with Nafs al-Lawama, the self that reflects inwardly. This is a state of awareness that looks inside, feels emotional responsibility, and reflects on one's actions. At this point, another side of the moon becomes clear, its Rama, mercy. The feminine and protective nature that the moon symbolizes is complete in Cancer. That's why Cancer is seen as a reflection of motherhood, protection, emotional wisdom, and divine mercy on earth. One of the most mentioned names of Allah is Al-Raheem. This name is not only about showing mercy but also about a deep, flowing, calming, and comforting form of mercy. While Al-Man refers to mercy given to all creation, Al-Raheem is a special protective mercy given only to the believers, to those who turn inward. In Cancer people, this name shines clearly: emotional sensitivity, self-sacrifice, devotion. Inner reflection, forgiveness, the instinct to protect, and the ability to keep and carry secrets all reflect the spiritual meaning of this name. Spiritually, the Rahim womb of this sign is its character. When a person becomes at peace with inner mercy, they begin to cover others' faults. They welcome people into their heart and adopt forgiveness as a way of life. Like the Sufi who says, "The one who covers your faults will not let my tongue search for yours." Cancer, which also carries the reflection of the name Al-Hafi, comes to this world with a unique ability to protect and preserve everything in fine detail. This name doesn't only mean physical protection, it also includes protecting sacred knowledge, secrets, emotions, and the private world inside the self. Cancer reflects this name in several ways: protecting family, wanting to carry the burdens of loved ones, sensing danger early, understanding the depth of words, and keeping them safe, guarding secrets with emotional wisdom. In Sufism, a secret is a trust. Not every heart can carry it, but Cancer is the one who protects secrets. Their connection to Al-Hafi is not just about holding information but holding wisdom. They move through life carrying emotional and divine trust. They don't protect what they see or know, they protect what they sense. Ibrahim Haki said, "The heart is the ruler of the kingdom, and Cancer is one of the signs where the heart is best protected." Cancer individuals are often tested with themes like carrying heavy burdens, taking on responsibility, and feeling the pain of others. At this point, another name of Allah becomes important: Al-Wakil, the one to be trusted with all matters. In Sufism, this means do not carry the burden you cannot bear. Only Allah is the true trustee. When Cancer forgets Al-Wakil, they begin to suffer. They try to be there for everyone. They carry every emotion. They grow tired from remembering every memory. But this is the moment to turn toward Al-Wakil. This is the test written in the destiny of Cancer: to protect without losing themselves, to love without burning out, and to walk with this Sufi wisdom. I am not the trustee, he is the one who carries the burden. The moon, which rules the sign of Cancer, is not known in ancient astrology as the planet that writes destiny. But in Islam, the moon is the measure of time, a sign of divine planning. The lunar calendar begins with the crescent moon, aligning the soul's flow with the sky, giving it meaning. When Ibrahim Haki talks about the moon, he doesn't only speak of its light, he also sees the moon's effect on hidden emotions and the movements of the heart. According to him, the changing states of the moon reflect the changing states of the human soul. From this, a truth appears: keep your heart like the moon. Don't show every feeling, but let the light of truth reflect like a shadow. Cancer's emotional nature carries this balance of hiding and showing. It is quiet, but it leaves a mark. When hurt, it doesn't speak, it prays. And this prayer comes from the silence of Al-Hafi. It is a protected prayer and surely it will be accepted. As we said before, at the core of Cancer lies a secret. It turns emotions not into words but into protection. Its love is not about outward display, it is about inward depth. Even though it may seem quiet or fragile on the outside, the love it carries inside is vast. The love of Cancer is wrapped in compassion, sealed with loyalty, and most of the time lived like a silent prayer. Love becomes a form of protection. Cancer even shields the person they love from their own ego. Their love is not worldly but full of trust, like a sacred trust from Allah. In Sufism, this kind of love is very precious. It is trustworthy love. Sufis often describe love as fire, but the shape of this fire changes in each zodiac sign. Aries' love burns and fades quickly, Leo's love is loud and proud. But Cancer's love is like the coal under a pot. You don't see it, but it keeps things warm. It is silent but never goes out. Even if it is not returned, it still loves because its love is Raheem, a love shaped by mercy, not desire. There is a prayer hidden in Cancer's silence and a deep surrender in its eyes. As Ibrahim Haki says in Marafeh Nami, love is great. That weight is given to the heart, and the more the heart is squeezed, the more it turns to the Most High. Cancer feels this weight deeply. The energy it gives to the one it loves can slowly exhaust its soul because Cancer does not just love, it nurtures, protects, carries, and guards. But Sufism teaches how to lighten this weight by turning to Allah. Let us remember the words of Mevlana, "O love, you do not belong to anyone. You must return to Him." When Cancer goes through this transformation, it shifts the source of its love from the worldly and the person it loved to the eternal. Once love becomes love for Allah, it no longer brings sadness, expectation, or jealousy. Because the person knows now they are not protecting a body but a heart entrusted to them by Allah. If Cancer uses love as a wall, it closes off, breaks, and falls silent. But if it breaks that wall and turns the love inside toward Allah, that is when true freedom begins. Arabi describes love as the way Al-Haq, the truth, reflects himself. So when you love someone, you are actually seeing the beauty, Jamal, of Allah through that love. If Cancer sees compassion, loyalty, and patience in the one they love and realizes these are reflections of Allah's attributes, then that love moves from metaphor to truth. Sufi advice for Cancer, the path that elevates your love. Dear Cancer, consider praying for the one you love as a way of showing love. In Sufism, prayer is the deepest form of love. You know this naturally, but now it's time to express it. Share your sadness with Allah, not with people. Don't complain to others, they don't break your heart. Allah is teaching you. Don't forget that. Do not love for the sake of return. Allah al-Wadud. He gives His love without expecting anything back. You are a reflection of this name. Stay connected to al-Wadud. Remember Him. Be patient in love but persistent in prayer. Cancer is patient but often forgets to pray. In Sufism, even if prayer doesn't change destiny, it can change the heart. Express the love you hold inside through art, writing, or worship. Sufism is turning feelings into action. Transform what's building inside you. If you don't, it may become poison. Oh, Wali, I'm tired of carrying this heart, but now I know I don't carry it for myself but to learn how to trust in you. I don't have to hold everything. I don't have to love everything, fix everything, or solve everything. I only want to learn how to say from deep inside me, I surrender to you. Oh, hi, let me rule over my fears instead of letting them rule over me. I have thought so much and felt so much. Now I want to align my mind and heart with you. Let it not be the walls I built that protect me, but your care alone. Because I know what you protect, no one can harm. Oh, Raheem, my heart has been through so much, but it still beats. That means there is still hope. That means you don't abandon a heart that still carries love. I want to look for the love I buried deep inside, up in the sky. I want to walk with your love. Forgive for your sake and love in your name. Oh, when darkness covers my thoughts, light me up from within. Even if my feelings are tangled, help me hear the voice of truth. And when I say, I can't carry this anymore, help me remember your strength. You never place on me a burden I cannot carry. Oh, Shakur, teach me to be happy with even a little. Remind me that those who know how to be thankful in loneliness are never truly alone. Oh, Latif, open my heart gently. Bring me out of my shell not with harsh winds but with your delicate touch, like a flower opening. O Lord, the one who knows me as I am, lead me to the person I am meant to be. In the Quran, Allah says, "It is Allah who created the 7 heavens and of the earth the same number." His command descends between them so you may know that Allah is able to do all things and that His knowledge surrounds everything.